Hi everyone, we are outside San Antonio, Texas, and Blondie, I don't know if you're aware, but the only two things in life that make it worth living are guitars that tune good and firm-filling women. I don't need my name in marquee lights if I have my song and you with me tonight. Maybe it's time we go back to the basis of love. Let's go to Luckenbach, Texas, with Waylon and Willie and the boys. This successful life we're living got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. Between Hank Williams' pain songs and Blueberry's train songs and Blue Eyes Cry. With a solid disposition and her eyes on the prize, she got a sashay strut to make a blind man hypnotize. Half blank, hollowed out, double-edged stare. Every move she may get you uneasy in your chair. Following your votes from yesterday, we are on the way to
Roswell, New Mexico.
And make no mistake, we are fully intending to investigate and demystify all this UFO business. Maybe we'll see Elvis, maybe we'll meet Superman, whoever we see, and whatever we find there, we will report back to you guys.
We also really want to thank Tish Feltz, my friend in Houston, who gave us a place to stay, to wash our clothes, and she cooked us a delicious meal. The bacon was not burnt.
Before we roll on with today's episode, we want to show you guys a little bit of Austin, Texas, where the weather wasn't treating us very well, but still we managed to get some decent shots of a place called the Outdoors Hope Gallery.
I think it's the Hope Outdoor Gallery.
That's what it is.
And now we take you to my interview with Sandra, the manager of Hotel Havana in San Antonio. David and I came here for lunch today because we were looking for pet-friendly restaurants in San Antonio, and this is one of the best ones we saw rated. So
Yay.
We came here and we met Sandra, and we just had such a wonderful conversation with her.
Good.
So we wanted to talk about San Antonio and this establishment and have her tell us where we should visit in San Antonio.
Well, obviously, number one, I would say come here. No, I'm just kidding. I just think that there's a lot of things that you can see in San Antonio. Obviously, you have to go down to the beginning of the Riverwalk because that's what everyone talks about. And most of the time when you talk about San Antonio, people are going to say, did you go to the Riverwalk?
You said there were mariachi bands and stuff?
Well, there are. You'll see restaurants and people walking up and down and trinkets for sale. And you're going to hear, you're going to run into a mariachi band. It's the inevitable. If you want it, there's a lot of architecture, so look up at the buildings. You'll see gargoyles and see tons of different things that were made. Like I mentioned to you before, you just can't recreate that kind of stuff. So looking at the architecture is definitely an amazing thing. If you want a good photo without the drone, go up to the Tower of the Americas. The missions are very interesting. They're beautiful.
And you said earlier that seemed more interesting to you than like the Alamo even.
Well, it is just because, all the history is interesting to me because I think that San Antonio is so old and it's been in existence forever and you just can't recreate that, sense of history. Like you said, there's not a lot of old stuff in Texas and I think it's, it's interesting to go and see the old things. Like this building's 101 years old, so
that's crazy.
It's built in 1914.
And you said now it's pet friendly also?
We are pet friendly in the room, so if we know that you're bringing a pet, you actually get a pet bed,
oh my gosh,
a bowl,
really?
and a little doggy treat. So your dog gets a check-in, kind of amenity. So we make sure that they have somewhere to stay as well.
That's so cute.
Because if you like art, we have tons of great museums. If you like the Pearl, something to see. There's going to be it was the old brewery, and so now they've redone it. There's shops around there. The CIA is there.
The CIA?
Culinary Institute.
Oh my God! They're not going to let us.
They're not going to let us do it. Yeah. Having lived in other places, I just came here, felt a sense of peace and calm and just diversity and a bunch of culture, which is things that I enjoy myself. And I just felt like it was a good place to raise the family and
home.
Yeah, I just felt so homey.
Well, it's pretty hot out here, so we will hit the road. We have about 7 hours of driving. We will see you guys from Roswell, New Mexico.
Luckenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain.